Hello there. This is Mark Smith with Family Tree Counseling Associates. I've been a little sick today, spent some time resting, but I did have some things on my heart that I wanted to share, and I got a little energy, so I'm going to give it a go. Feel a little bit vulnerable here this evening, but I'll come from the heart and see what happens. I'm not much of a poet. And I know it, but sometimes I write poetry, and this poem just sort of came up for me, and it's about the woman who abused me, and somebody who I thought I loved, somebody I spent 6.5 years with, but somebody who wasn't real. So I'm going to read it through, and then I'm going to read it through again with some commentary. It's called Unworthy of Me. And I share this to join in unison with all of us who have been hurt like this. I think that we've all felt some of these things and seen some of these things. So, I hope you can relate. Unworthy of me. I saw you when your mask would slip, just from time to time. You were not at all who you purported yourself to be. That's Mr. Polly. My naive mind just couldn't take it in. I needed to cling to my abusive mommy inside you. And that gave you carte blanche to ravage and abuse me. I want to know, did you enjoy toying with me? When the mask came completely off, I saw you for who you really were. Hideous, grotesque, a nightmare cartoon character. So completely unworthy of me, not even in my league. You gorged yourself upon my goodness, my innocence. You devoured my heart, my body, and everything that was sacred in me. Before you threw me away like worthless garbage. Well, the joke is on you, sister of lies and darkness, because I have begun to thrive without your parasitic, false love. But you, I know that you will ultimately descend into hell. The hell of your own emptiness, corruption, deception, and outright insanity. These days, I'm dancing the dance of victory. My heart has been enlarged to the size of an ocean. My world is exploding with amazing possibilities. But I pity you, and I dismiss you, and I am in awe of your foolishness. I saw you when your mask slipped from time to time. You were not at all who you purported yourself to be. So Folks, yeah, the pain is still raw. It's been a little over 9 months. The thing about us empaths is we feel things very deeply. And even if we're loving an illusion, we love too much. I have a dodo bird behind me. I'm going to read it through and just share whatever comes up. I don't have any thoughts prepared. I'm just going to share whatever comes up. These people are not worthy of us. I saw you when your mask slipped from time to time. You were not at all who you purported to be. This woman, she pretended to be a country girl with a heart of gold. She had a heart of darkness. She had a heart of lies, and she had a heart of rage. My naive mind could not take it all in. I needed to cling to my abusive mommy in you. So many times there was evidence of this woman's character, but the wounded little boy inside me desperately needed her image. So sometimes she was acting and sometimes I was projecting. I was projecting my innocence. I was projecting my integrity. I was projecting my naivety onto her and ascribing to her characteristics of integrity. And this woman had zero integrity. My projections gave you carte blanche to ravage and use me. That's what this is. You guys know this. It isn't a relationship that didn't work out. It's one person pretending to be somebody that they're not, and they just ravage you. I have this picture of her eating my heart with blood all over her face and fangs. That's how it felt as I look back. Did you enjoy toying with me? The last week before I found out about this, last couple of weeks, she and I went to Myrtle Beach. And I was instinctively staying away from her sexually that week because I had a sense she didn't want me to pursue her. So I talked with her about that, and she laughed. And I said, "Why are you laughing?" And she said, "Oh, I just thought maybe I needed a pinch hitter." And she had been texting her boyfriend, and that was his joke, that there needed to be a pinch hitter. It seemed like you enjoyed toying with me. When your mask came completely off, I saw you for who you really were. Hideous, grotesque, a nightmarish cartoon character. So completely unworthy of me. These people are clowns. They're clowns. They're babies. They're infantile. They're not who they purport to be. They are not cool in any way, shape, or form. You gorged yourself upon my goodness, my innocence. You devoured my heart, my body, and all that was sacred. To me, sexuality is sacred. It's sacred even for me to kiss a woman. But this soulless human being could have sex with anyone, anytime, without a pang of guilt, without conscience tapping her on the shoulder. It was her commodity. It was her stock in trade. It was what she based her self-worth upon. Dripping in my blood, mocking with scorn and contempt before you threw me away like I was worthless garbage. We are not garbage, people. You know, just because you got thrown away by a clown who is driven by their own darkness and depravity does not mean you're worthless. Well, the joke is on you, sister of lies and darkness. I'm thriving. I'm thriving. Blech. Without your parasite love, your false parasite love. But you, I know where you're headed. You're going to descend to the hell of your own empty soul, your own corruption, your own deception, and your own complete and utter insanity. Since I haven't had this woman in my life, obviously I've been crushed by the trauma, by the Narcissistic Abuse Syndrome. But every day I get stronger, and every day my life is cleaner, more streamlined, simpler, and just not insane anymore, and just doesn't hold the drama that it held when I was involved with this evil, destructive clown. Today, I'm the guy dancing the dance of victory. My heart has been enlarging to the size of an ocean, and my world is exploding with amazing, wonderful, awesome possibilities. When you start to thrive, you get your mojo going, and it's all about momentum. You know, I get up in the morning and I juice, or I work out, and I take positive steps every day to take care of myself. And I just feel myself surging toward a greater purpose and a better life. I've actually started to date, and I'm doing it very slowly, with my eyes open, very carefully. But it isn't something that you make happen. You let it come to you. In sports, there's this metaphor Michael Jordan would say, well, I just let the game come to me. In other words, he didn't force it. And I think dating is one of those things. You just let it come to you if it wants to come. The cool thing about thriving is that you're very happy and blessed, whether you're in a relationship or whether you're not. Doesn't matter. You're blessed either way. But I pity you, and I dismiss you. And I'm laughing at the foolishness that you're displaying to walk away from something that could have been awesome had you had a heart and soul. I saw you when your mask would slip from time to time, but you weren't at all who you purported yourself to be. Recovery from narcissistic abuse syndrome is difficult. It's grueling. It's a hike up a mountain in below zero temperature with no food, and you feel all alone. But you'll get there. These people, they can't destroy us. If we do our work, all they can do is actually, ironically, be a source of growth and blessing. You guys are worth a lot. You're beautiful. The people that have been giving comments on this YouTube channel are marvelous, loving, caring, empathetic, really smart people. So bless you. If you haven't joined our YouTube channel, do that. Y'all don't really buy books, do you? Y'all watch videos. If you want to buy a book, I got some books on my website, familytreecounseling.com. Saturday night. Have a wonderful Sunday. God bless you.